Whoa, welcome back. Who's vibing right now? I'm vibing right now.
So hyped! Ready to talk some sports. I'm just feeling it. I love the show. I love you guys. Let's do this.
Oh, God. We love. Yeah, I almost said we love. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway.
We love guys.
We'll stop there because this is a sports show. And we got a lot to talk about today. Not so much happened on the baseball front, except we wish well for Aaron Boone. What's going on over there, even though we're Met fans over here. You know, much love. But another thing that's happened in New York right now, which I haven't felt this way in such a long time. I had to rep a fucking Porzingis jersey. I should have burned this, as Chris stated, which I agree with. But threw it on to talk about this. The Knicks, even though they got demolished by the Spurs last night, at the time we're recording this, that was hot. The Knicks are what, the 5th seed right now in the East?
No, I think they might be the 4th seed.
They're actually the 4 I was looking at before.
Yeah,
they're 500. They're playing really good basketball. I love Julius Randle. I loved him when we signed him. I was like probably the only outlier that didn't want him to trade him in free agent and when he came to the offseason.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted them to trade him over the offseason. I wasn't a fan of him last year.
It's just there's so much raw potential there. You know, he's still 24, 25 years old. The guy's playing an MVP basketball, right? Averaging more rebounds than Anthony Davis. Like everything about him has been what the Lakers probably wanted from him when they drafted him at 3 overall. Didn't really work out that way. But we have him, love him. Still not sold on the Derrick Rose trade, but I don't know. I just don't see the need to have him. We had him once. I don't need to. We have Quickly. We have Dennis. We have not Dennis Smith. We have Austin Rivers, who's in the doghouse apparently. I don't know what's going on over there, right? But we have bodies. Like we didn't need Derrick Rose.
Yeah, but D Rose has COVID now, so you can't even get mad that he's not playing. And when he does play, he's a 3-point monster.
Yeah, but he's not.
Yeah, he's been playing really well on the second unit with Quickly. They're both playing. I think Quickly's playing off ball and Rose is playing on ball. They're getting along great. The chemistry is awesome.
Yeah,
and I think Quickly is benefiting from it because he's getting the experience that Rose has, and it's a great chemistry for the team. I really like it.
Dude, Quickly's floater is so sexy.
Yep.
Did the Knicks get absolutely mollywopped last night?
Yeah, I just said they got absolutely destroyed, throttled.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good offensive showing. They couldn't hit any shots.
Not to mention the Spurs haven't played a game in like almost 2 weeks. Then they lose to Brooklyn, right? If I'm not mistaken, the night before.
Yeah, in double overtime.
Yeah, but we can't be the team that was in double overtime. Yeah.
No, D Rose was supposed to play apparently. Then right before he got sent to COVID time.
By the way, the NBA's COVID protocol or whatever Adam Silver's plan is sucks. It might be the worst one we've seen in sports.
Yep.
Yeah,
how's theirs work? I'm not sure.
It doesn't work, obviously. The Raptors, I don't think the Raptors have played a full game with their full roster. They're still without their head coach, who's been gone for almost 2 weeks. Their starters are always out. For a guy like Adam Silver gets a lot of credit for things that he does, but right now whatever plan he has working is not working. It's just not it, and it has to get fixed.
As much as people shit on Goodell in the NFL, I think the NFL actually did it pretty well.
They did an awesome job. Yeah. Even baseball did an awesome job. Hockey's been a little flare up here.
But hockey, I doubt any of them even care if they get COVID.
They're punching each other in the face. Yeah. But the NBA, it seems like another team every single day has 5 or 6 guys that are out because of coronavirus or the protocol. I don't know. But yeah, the Knicks. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, the Knicks have been awesome. They have the number 1 defense in the league. What else?
Since when did we do
Tom
that?
Thibodeau
turn the team around.
I know, yeah. It was a great hire. He has the respect of the team, which I think like the last 4 coaches probably didn't have any respect.
Yeah.
He's bringing the mojo back to New York, and we just got to ride the wave, man.
Before last night, what was their winning streak?
I don't know, what was it? 4 games?
They won 2 games.
3 games? Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was the fact that we beat Indiana, and then we beat the big game was the Indiana game. That was the biggest one.
Yep.
That's where you saw all over social media that the Knicks are finally back because we beat a good Indiana team. And that's when I was excited. I still thought we were going to muddle around 8 seed, and we still might drop to an 8 seed. If the Knicks really want to make like a splash in the postseason or whatnot, they have to lock down a 5 seed, if I'm not mistaken, with the new playoff rules, because I think 6 through 8 is a playing game, or 6 through 10 is a playing game.
Oh yeah,
right?
7 through 10.
7 through 10. All right, so they have to lock in a 6 seed,
Yep.
because you're not guaranteed to move forward if you're a 7 seed, and lower.
Nope,
So
I think that the higher seeds have two games to win one, and then the lower seeds have to win both games. So they have to lock in 6 and up, because I don't see them winning 2 games in a row in that play-in tournament. They have to secure a spot.
Yeah.
Apparently Thibodeau was pretty he was expecting their loss last night. He's like, that's what, because apparently they were playing super messy and just tired the entire time, and he just wasn't vibing with it. And at the end they asked him what did you think about the loss? He's like, yeah, we didn't play our best. When you're on your road, you got to play for 48 minutes. And he goes, we got what we deserve. So, no, that's good.
Yeah,
it's a reality check. It's like, welcome back to Earth.
We were hot.
And I thought about that. I'm like, it's good. It's still early. It's still considered, I guess, earlier in the season.
Yeah, we're at the All-Star break, right? So
get the reality check now, as opposed to being the Pittsburgh Steelers and getting your reality check week 14 when you lose to when you lose to the Bengals week 14, realizing that you're really not that good of a team.
Yeah. And you know what else bothers me? We could have had Thibodeau a long time ago, but no. Let's get Phil Jackson, because that made sense, right? Triangle offense. Coach after coach after coach with this stupid fucking triangle offense that didn't work. And it took them 3 coaches to realize it, 4 coaches, and then they're like, all right, let's kick Phil to the curb. All right. And then we finally bring in Thibodeau, and we're winning. Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Phil Jackson, okay, great for fucking Michael Jordan and whatnot, and the Lakers. But this age of basketball, triangle offense is basically a dinosaur and should never exist ever again.
Yeah, well, the thing with that, we didn't have the players to execute the triangle. Like you said, the triangle had Michael Jordan, Kobe, all these players, and we had Carmelo Anthony and Porzingis, who didn't know how to run anything. So that didn't work. But now Thibodeau, bringing this new style of offense and defense, and it's really working for this group of players. It really fits them, and I think they got to keep building on it.
It's good to have people back in the Garden. At least people if I turn on, I'll never turn on the game, I guess, purposely, because I'm just not a basketball person. But if it's on, I'll be like, oh, okay, the Knicks are playing. And it's good to actually see, they're all scattered around and everything. And I don't know if I think they're pumping noise. But it's still pretty loud there because they're Knicks fans.
Yep.
They're still at least getting themselves involved in the game. Julius Randle was giving the pregame speech, welcome back, and he couldn't even get 15 seconds into the speech without the MVP chants already coming.
Yep.
And you know what's sad? He won't win MVP, and that's what's sad. The fact that LeBron is still getting votes and he's not even is he top 10 scoring? I don't even know.
I think LaMelo's getting votes too. I saw.
It's so dumb. You take Julius Randle off the Knicks. And this is where I go back to what I've said before, where MVP votes shouldn't be solely based on team performance. It's if you take the guy off the team, does that team perform well? Just like Russell, and it might happen, you take Russell Wilson off the Seahawks suck, okay?
Yep.
I flat out say it. You take Julius Randle off the Knicks guarantee you have 10 less wins right now. They might have 10 wins.
Maybe more. Maybe less.
Literally, they're running with, and they don't trade for Derrick Rose, and we're running with quickly Taj Gibson, RJ Barrett, and let's not sugarcoat it. Barrett hasn't played exceptionally great. You know what I mean?
No,
he's had games where he's been dog shit. Kevin Knox still can't hit a basket. Okay, I'm getting tired of the Knox effect.
Yep.
When did you draft him? 2 years ago? 3? When did Kevin Knox?
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's his 3rd year.
But he's still 21.
Which is crazy.
The potential is, but he's not building. I don't know. So maybe Thibodeau can get it out of him. He's lanky enough to play good defense. He plays good defense. I'm actually more surprised Nitakita is actually playing with.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got the start last night over Quickly. I would have started Quickly or even Rivers over Frank, but
I don't know what's going on. I think Rivers is fighting with Tibbs. Rivers isn't even playing.
I don't know. He's out of the rotation now. I don't know what's going on there, but he said that he's happy. He's whatever role he does, he's going to accept it. So I don't know.
That was like, that was like Nikita's like 7th career start or something. I saw something about like it's either like his 7th career start or like first with the Knicks or something. I don't know.
That wasn't his first start.
There's something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe, I gotta find it.
I think maybe his 7th career start. That sounds more like.
He's never been a guy to, he's always come off the bench since we've drafted him.
Yep.
Was his first career start with the Knicks? I don't know.
No,
it wasn't.
It was his 7th game of the season that he was actually playing in.
Okay. Yeah, it might have been the first start of the season this year.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sports.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I like where they're going. The East is always soft, so the Knicks should make the playoffs unless a colossal collapse. We might even make a trade at the trade deadline. Who knows?
Yep. No, but yeah, the biggest thing they can't be giving up too many assets for a star right now. I think they got to keep developing this core.
Keep
and
it
then
chill.
Later on down the road, then you make that trade, but not right now because you never know now. You got to.
And maybe we sign a guy. Yeah, maybe we sign somebody in the offseason. I don't even know who's a pending free agent coming forward. But
I think Levine is almost a free agent. Booker is almost a free agent. So we got guys coming. So
Booker ain't leaving after what the Suns are doing right now. They're the 2 seed in the West.
His agent is Leon Rose, who's the Knicks president now. So you never know.
I hate when people do that. Like just because the guy's the president doesn't mean he's gonna come play for us. I don't know.
Well, look what the Mets did with the CAA agents. They got all the bad CAA agents from.
I knew you were gonna say that. Like I wasn't gonna say that, but I knew you were gonna say that.
You got Jed Lowry. DeGrom was Brody's client. They re-signed him.
Is he still Brody's client?
No, I don't think anymore. Maybe he went back to him now that he's not with the Mets.
That might have been the only good thing Brody did.
Yep.
And JD Davis. That's it. That's literally it. And JD Davis. Well, the Mets got callackled today in spring trading, even though it doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't count. But
spring training not even aired on TV.
No.
Yeah, I was like,
I think 3 or 4 Met games will be aired, and that's it.
Yeah, they're like on the SNY app or something. You have to open up their app to like find or some shit. It's not even actually on TV, which is
well, it actually is on TV. You're just ignorant, but it's okay.
They are on TV yesterday, but not today.
I hope Russell Wilson gets traded.
Hey, you know what? He's gonna get traded. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I thought about it, and I've come to terms that he's probably gonna get traded, and I'm okay with it now. It hurts, but I don't want us to trade him and get just picks. Like, and he needs to go to somewhere where I'm getting defensive players. I mean, I'm not saying I won't take picks, but like, I'm not doing.
You need picks. Your team has no picks.
I'm not doing it for the 30th overall pick. You can go Ligma. That's
so,
not it.
All right. So of all of his trade destinations, it's Chicago, Vegas.
And he's out on Chicago. He's not going to Chicago, and he's not going to Vegas because Vegas just gave up their 2 best offensive linemen. So he's not going to Vegas.
So Denver, Dallas,
and New Orleans. He's not going to Denver.
New Orleans. I hear.
It's either Dallas or New Orleans. That's what it comes down to. I think if he doesn't get traded, he's going to New Orleans. That's just.
I think if he gets traded, he's going to Dallas.
Wow. But I don't want Dak.
Who says you're getting Dak? Dak's a free agent.
Yeah, but see, like, if I'm the Cowboys, I keep Dak.
Okay.
A younger Russell
Wilson. If I was the Jets, I keep Robbie Anderson. Guess what? You're not the fucking Cowboys. So, all right. So, Russell Wilson potential trade here. Seattle gives up Russell Wilson. But Seattle receives. Let me finish this all the way through. 2021 first round pick this year. A third this year. A fourth this year. A 2022 first and a 2023 first. That's 3 first rounders plus those 2 picks. Plus Taysom Hill and Marshawn Lattimore. Are you doing that?
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
I know. But that's the thing. There's enough ignorant Seahawks fans like, stop, we're not winning games without Russell Wilson.
You just gave us future beyond future there and Marshawn Lattimore, which, by the way, Seahawks haven't had a good corner since fucking Richard Sherman, okay?
Marshawn Lattimore has nothing paid. How much
nothing against Shaquille Griffin. Huh?
Marshawn, he still has to get paid. Taysom Hill's about to have to get paid.
Oh, my God. Taysom Hill got a fat extension offseason. Okay. This is what if I
You're
was
gonna roll
to
Taysom Hill as your starting quarterback.
No, I wouldn't even accept it with Taysom Hill. I'd be like, you know what? I feel bad. You can keep him because we don't want him. But I'll take Lattimore. If we trade the Saints, we better be getting Lattimore because there's picks isn't enough for Russell Wilson.
The Saints are $90 million over the cap.
And again, so like they can't they have to give up, like they might have to give us Cam. I mean, they wouldn't do it, but like Cam Jordan might have to come to the Seahawks. You know what I mean? Like they have to work it out.
But why can't he go to Denver?
Huh? Because Denver he doesn't want to go
you
to
don't
Denver.
like Denver? That's it.
You heard what teams he wanted to go to. Denver wasn't one of them. He has a no trade clause.
Okay.
How is he going to Denver?
The same way that the Bears aren't going to be able to franchise tag Allen Robinson.
That made no sense.
You make no sense.
Dude, just because I proved you wrong.
There's things that don't make sense. Why can't he go to Denver?
Because he doesn't want to go there. What do you mean? I can't?
I don't want to go to work every day. Guess who has to go to work?
But it's totally differend. You don't have a no work clause. You can't just say, I don't want to go there. Russell Wilson has
I can't say I don't want to go there, but I'd be like, oh, I'm never invited back.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's like, I don't want to go there. Okay.
When did he last update his list?
I don't know.
He texted me this morning and said he didn't want to go to Denver. You're so full of shit.
Dude, Chris, you see what he's doing? You see what he's doing?
Tell me your source. That's it. Just when was his last?
I don't have it. The source is the fucking television that says the same 4 teams every single time it runs. And by the way, now that you got me all wild up, why the hell do I have to see a video about Drew Brees every fucking day about him working out and how he's not retiring? Can't a guy just work out? Why does him moving a bobsled?
When I work out, I'm getting ready for the NFL.
If I go lift weights, am I going pro? If Donovan McNabb goes for a run, oh shit, he's making a return. Like, what is this? Let the guy fucking work out. Oh my god.
Because he has enough money, he doesn't need to work out.
What if he does come back? Then what? What does that change?
Breeze? Yeah, and then I mean that's a good. I mean, yeah, we don't know if Breeze is retiring. Should he retire?
I think if he doesn't, I think they're gonna kind of push him into retiring. If and then no, I'm not retiring. Like, all right, then sorry. Hey, Drew, you're not the starter.
You got a decision today about what? Yeah. Oh, nothing. Hang up. Go.
Didn't he already announce that he was retiring?
No, I thought he said he was gonna think about it.
I thought he said that he was gonna retire.
I don't know because it hasn't come out. I mean, maybe he said he'd think more likely towards it, but or hinted towards it, but he hasn't come out and said that he's done.
As of 1 hour ago, the Raiders and the Bears are still in contention for Russell Wilson.
I didn't say they were out. I'm just saying.
You said they were out!
Dude, Russell Wilson's not going to want to go to Vegas.
Rewind the tape. Okay, they're out. Okay, so he's either... Dude, why won't he go to Vegas?
Listen, because they're giving away all their offensive linemen. Why would he want to go there? I don't think you seem to understand the no trade.
He can have a box of... He can have a box of tissues at offensive line that's better than the Seahawks O-line.
The Seahawks can
he doesn't have to upgrade that much.
Oh, my God. The Seahawks can accept an offer, but it means nothing if Russell Wilson doesn't say, okay. Do you understand it? Chris, you got that. I know you got it because you make logical sense.
I understand.
I don't think you do. I really don't think you do.
I know what the no trade clause is. I'm a team that wants to get Deshaun Watson. I know what a no trade clause is.
So why do you keep on saying, why do you keep saying he's not going there? Because
are you best friends with Russell Wilson? How do you know where he wants to go?
If he wants to go
somewhere. Russell Wilson, this is Tommy Silio. I wouldn't want to go to Chicago either. You're so full of shit. You have no source. Your source is your head, and your head makes no sense.
If he wants to go somewhere with an offensive line, and then Vegas just gives up their 2 best offensive linemen, what makes you think that he wants to go?
You haven't even seen them draft yet. Maybe they just draft 2 great offensive line.
Oh, really? As rookies, they're all of a sudden better than Gabe Jackson and Trent Brown.
I'll take Tristan Wirfs and Mekhi Becton over any of your other shitheads that you have on the Seahawks O-line.
Me too. But we're not talking about the Seahawks.
You just said rookies can't be good.
Oh, we're talking about the Raiders here, guy. Oh, Chris, I can't with him. I can't today.
No, I do agree that if they're giving up their offensive lineman, he probably wouldn't want to go to Las Vegas.
That was his keyword. Probably wouldn't.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I go ahead, Chris. No, continue.
No,
continue. Okay.
It makes logical sense that if they're giving up their offensive lineman, it's probably not a preferred destination for someone that wants offensive line help.
Right.
Let's make a bet right now, Tom.
About what? Because I'm gonna win it. Go ahead.
Where Russell Wilson goes. If he goes to any team, if he goes to any team that's not Dallas or the Saints, I win.
No.
Why?
I'll make a bet with you right now about the Raiders.
But you're best friends with Russell Wilson. He's not going there.
I never said that. I literally never said that.
Then how you telling me he's not going there?
Oh my god. Just if you just think about it logically, Raiders have
I'm using logic to make this bet right now. Do you want to make a bet or not?
Here, let me just.
Do you want to make the bet or not? I don't need to hear your favorite color. I don't need to hear Russell Wilson's favorite color.
I'm not making a bet. I'm not making a bet with you. I would make a bet with you if it turns to the Raiders, okay? But listen, here's the Seahawks and here's the Raiders. Who has better offensive weapons in terms of receivers? Seahawks. Who has a better offensive line? I will give it to the Raiders, okay? But who has a better defense? Totally the Seahawks, no matter what you say, because the Raiders' defense, absolutely abysmal. Now, you're telling me that Russell Wilson is going to go accept the trade, not saying he doesn't want to go there. Will say, yes, I will go to a team with worse receivers, just give up their two best offensive linemen, and has a worse defense than this defense he's playing with. And not to mention, they have no picks. So what are they going to give us?
Why don't they have picks?
Because they gave them. They used them all.
That wasn't me attacking you. That's a serious question.
No. They used all their picks that they got for Khalil Mack already. Jonathan Abrams.
But they still have their first round.
Max Crosby. No, I understand it, but the capital is what I'm saying. Is like it's not as intriguing as other teams as could be.
But it's more than that. It's more of the idea of Russell Wilson just doesn't want to be part of an organization. It's the same thing with Deshaun Watson.
Oh, I got that. And
the idea of they just ignore him and he wants to be a part of the team. And like, no, we'll make all these choices. I don't think that. I think Pete Carroll is spoiled and doesn't understand. That
I want to get rid of Pete Carroll. I would honestly get
you extended him like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I'll be extending John Schneider, but what you call him? Yeah, it's John Schneider.
I thought it was Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider is the guy that runs the Nickelodeon shows.
Oh yeah, Nickelodeon.
If Colin Cowherd made a great point. If you guys will follow Colin Cowherd, you should. He's a good friend of the show. Colin Cowherd said that when the owner of the Seahawks died, Paul Allen, who also owns the Trailblazers, when he died, his sister took over. Now the sister doesn't care about any of the sports, so they don't oversee it. Where Paul Allen worked hand in hand with John Schneider, and Paul Allen really wanted to have a great team, and Russell Wilson had a great relationship with Paul Allen. Now that Paul Allen passed away, it's not the same feel the past couple of years with the Seahawks, and they could see that it's almost like Pete Carroll's has final say in everything, where if you work alongside with each other, they're both of them are great drafters and great scouters, right? But I like to make this point. Do we think that Pete Carroll's career is almost the same as Bill Belichick's in terms of success? Because every time that Pete Carroll has been a coach prior, he's failed in every single spot, right? If I'm not mistaken, especially with Patriots. Wasn't he a coach of the Jets? Didn't work out.
But he had success with USC. That was his biggest success prior to the.
Yeah, he won the
he was with Sanchez and saying a USC team.
Yeah. Okay, so then he comes to Seattle, doesn't have great, couple of years, does make it to the playoffs one year, but then along comes Russell Wilson, and now he's had a winning record every year. He's a Hall of Fame coach, right? So why don't we? If I'm John Schneider, I learned from the mistakes of what happened over in New England. Well, I'm not saying New England should get rid of Belichick, but why don't we keep the talent that we have to sustain winning and cut off the cancer in Pete Carroll?
Because you don't know if it's the coach.
but we know how great Russell Wilson is. You know, that's where I'm like, and that's just what I'm saying. Like, if Russell Wilson leaves,
I'll be honest, I would have fired Carroll before I fired Schottenheimer. Because apparently Russell Wilson and Brian Schottenheimer are really good friends. And
I loved Schottenheimer. Our offense was the best it had ever been with Schottenheimer since Marshawn Lynch left. Like Marshawn Lynch leaves and Russell Wilson's career changes and the direction of the Seahawks changes. We go from a pass first team bring in Schottenheimer and he brings back that run, play action, deep ball kind of mentality, and the Seahawks go 12-4. And we're looking like the best team in the NFC. He's a run guy, he's a defensive guy. Defense fucking sucks, okay? And the run game, if it wasn't for Chris Carson, it'd be abysmal too. So, and Chris Carson is going to be expensive. And who do we have left to fall back on? Rashard Penny? No thanks. So the team, it kind of makes sense.
Who are you going to replace him with?
Who?
Let's say at the end of the season you fire Pete Carroll.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what coaches are out there, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, these are some things that we should do. In my opinion, than getting rid of Russell Wilson. And if it comes down to trading Russell Wilson, I would like personally, even though I say it's not going to happen, I'd prefer a trade to the Raiders because I think we can get Derek Carr back, who is one of the most accurate passers in football. So take it for what it is. Derek Carr, if I'm not mistaken, makes less money than Russell Wilson. So we have that to go with. And we could build, because we have the receivers. In my opinion, I feel like if plug in a very average quarterback, we could win games because we have the receivers there. So,
but that doesn't solve your O-line issue.
Russell
Wilson's great because he can run with his legs.
Exactly. You put Derek Carr in there.
You put Derek.
Geno Smith. Yeah. Oh.
Geno Smith, future of the Seahawks.
Right now.
He is the backup. Yeah.
Long term, sign him. If you fire Pete Carroll right now, I understand it. You're adding Pete Carroll to the list of the Marvin Jones, the Jim Caldwells, the people that they make the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
we won a Super Bowl. We went back to back. You know,
they should have won 2.
We should have won 2.
But Pete Carroll had a great play call.
Pete Carroll had a great play call. But Darryl Bevel's like, "Are you sure about that?" Yeah. Okay, all right, Darryl Bevel.
Yeah, I honestly think I'd rather not make the Super Bowl than watch my team do that.
Yeah, but yeah,
like I'm telling you, like the Chiefs could have done that same thing. Could have been the Chiefs, not just because it's the Seahawks. I wouldn't be able to watch my team do that. That would hurt me so.
No, badly. I know. And then since then, you know, we haven't even made it back to the NFC Championship game. So
you should. So what do you have? You have second round pick. You have picks in every round except for the first, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still, and you probably have more than one at least some of those rounds.
Yeah,
we're pretty
good.
All O-line and all defense. What's so difficult about that? All O-line, all defense.
It's not difficult. We just gotta get somebody that's good
and get Jamal Williams in free agency or something.
But like if we do trade Russell Wilson, you know, it just frees up a lot of cap where we could do things.
Yeah. In the long run, it's probably more beneficial to trade Wilson than to keep him because of the cap and all the money he's making.
Yeah, but right now it's their Super Bowl window, and Russell Wilson is that Super Bowl window. You get rid of Russell Wilson, your window's open from here, goes down to here.
Yep.
Well, regardless, they're going to have to rebuild either it's now or later. So they just got to make a decision if it's going to be now or down the road. Because
but they don't want to get rid. Now's their chance to win the Super Bowl. That's what they think, and I feel the same thing. He's not going anywhere.
They're going to win the Super Bowl like this season. Is it going to happen this year?
The Seahawks?
You believe? Yeah.
No.
Are they
I'm a fan, and I don't believe. No.
Not this
year. The defense just isn't good. There's too many question marks. So that's what I'm saying. If
they make the playoffs, there can be a wild card, and there's gonna be too many.
And we're gonna lose the fucking Rams again. So
you go 8-8.
Yeah.
So just pull the Band-Aid off. Do it now.
Yeah, pull the Band-Aid off. Do it now.
Sam Darnold to the Seahawks?
No, we're gonna stop that right there. Before we go, we got to touch on one more thing though. JJ Watt to the Cardinals. I'm sure that surprised all of us. In my personal opinion, I think it's stupid. But that again just aided my theory that Russell Wilson's gonna leave because now with a fucking shit O-line, we got to play JJ Watt, got to play Chandler Jones, got to play Aaron Donald, got to play Leonard Floyd. Like he knows, you know what I mean? So. I don't think the Cardinals are JJ Watt away from going to a Super Bowl. But I just thought it was an interesting move.
Are the Rams a Super Bowl team?
I like the Super Bowl team, but they're winning the division. And they're probably gonna go 11-5.
I think
probably gives them.
I think they win. There'll be well, since the way the league is now, they'll still win the division, but there'll be a wild card. They're gonna.
Who's gonna win? What? Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
because there's only one bye now.
They're gonna be like a 3 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
But they still have to play in the wild. So they're gonna win the wild card round. I think they can win the divisional, but I don't see them getting to the Super Bowl.
Like, I think JJ Watt gives the Cardinals an extra win. Like, JJ Watt's great, yes, but can't stay healthy.
He's on the back end of his career.
So he just took the money and went to Arizona, which I think we all would do, right? But I don't like their offense. Kyler Murray is still right? They have DeAndre Hopkins, yes. The running game isn't good at all. Kenyon Drake isn't good. Okay. Chase Edmonds is a good, like, flash in the pan kind of guy. But their running game is Kyler Murray, and that's it.
Not to mention Kyler can't even see over his offensive lineman.
Yeah, so
he can't throw to the middle of the field. I can see either the Giants or the Cardinals getting like Jalen Waddle just for that across the middle, check down underneath pass. So that way you can at least get him something over the middle, and then you keep Isabella for another year. He's not gonna be anything great, but he'll be a deep threat.
Yeah, I just don't think.
Yeah.
Just that move, I feel like the Cardinals could have done a lot more, and they just did that, and it just doesn't propel them to win the NFC West, in my opinion. So it's kind of like, why'd you do that? Yeah,
I agree. I think he just did it to reunite with Hopkins, essentially.
Would it be cool though if they flipped Kyler Murray for Deshaun Watson? That would be sick, and it would literally be the Texans on the Cardinals.
What, the Arizona Texans?
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I'm a firm believer that Kyler Murray could be really special, but at the same time, I would totally take Deshaun Watson over Kyler Murray.
But JJ Watt texted Murray saying that he believes in him.
Fuck that. He went there for the guaranteed money. Get out of here.
Oh, he believes in Murray.
Yeah, but apparently the Colts offered him. The Colts have offered him more money though.
Yeah, and then another thing, I'd rather
go to
Arizona.
The Colts. You get more money, and I think the Colts have a better chance of winning.
Yeah, but I'd rather live in Arizona than Indiana. So, you take what you can get. And plus, he has to listen to his wife also. I'm sure just like Sierra has some say in where Russell Wilson goes. I think his wife also had a say in where JJ Watt went, which is why he didn't go to Wisconsin, because who the fuck wants to live in Wisconsin?
JJ Watt is not JJ Watt. Russell Wilson's so like corny with like Sierra and everything. All like the videos they make of them just like dancing through their kitchen.
Yeah.
But if you get past that, you can see him as a good football player. He's fine.
Oh, he's an awesome person, awesome guy, but yeah. So we can leave it at that. Pretty minimal talk. Baseball's right around the corner though, so feeling great about that. We're gonna have some fire stuff coming out later on the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe this video.
Get well soon, Tiger Woods. Get well soon, Tiger Woods.
Get well soon, Tiger Woods. Even though not everyone.
He might be. People think he fell asleep at the wheel. The way like the car like skidded and everything.
Yeah, and we're no forensic experts.
That's what forensic experts said. they think he fell asleep. They actually have the warrant for the black box.
The black box, today. Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't even know that was a thing. So
are those only in planes? Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing at all. I thought it was just using your eyes and just guessing. Yeah. Other than that, thank you everyone for listening. Hope you all have a great night. Have a great rest of the week. Be sure to tune in. Paisans and Pylons. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube. YouTube channel is up. Feel free to comment. Ask us whatever you want. We'll talk about it. I'm sure we'll have a very heated or very calm discussion because we're calm individuals. But other than that, have a great day. Catch you next time.